I really wish that I could get her just one more level. But hey, I think like that's not gonna go and happen. Okay, so oh no, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. You just ate me a couple of seconds ago. What are you doing here? Sleeping? Resting after eating me? So what's the plan of this video? Did I told you that? No, I didn't. Okay, so the plan of this video is that at first I just wanted to compare Kazuha with Furina, okay? But when I was like paying attention to it, I said, wait a second, we have a lot of character like this and I can just, you know, yeah, I can have Bennet. We can also have Yelan. So we got these characters. I think there's one more. Oh yeah, the good old Mona.
As the stars foretold.
Yeah, also she can use Thrilling Tales of Dragons. Slayer. So we may end up comparing all 5 of these characters against each other, against Furina, although I need to give her just one more level, but I hope you guys can understand. If she's almost as good as any of them, she's already broken. Hardest thing about comparing all these characters was picking up a DPS character. Ayaka was like the best character in comparison to overall because she works with Bennet. Where'd you ran off to, Bennet? She works with Bennet. She works with Yelan, she works with Mona, pretty much everybody she goes and works with. She works with Kazuha. This is the team that I've used with Ayaka for a very long time. Okay, we got Kazuha, Rosaria, sub DPS, Sterile Cryo. Charge attacks. 9,433. That's a good freaking number. 9,433. Don't you go and tell me that Furina provides team-wide buff. If you're using a freeze team with a sub DPS character and a main DPS character, Kazuha can also help you achieve that. Okay, team-wide buff. Okay, now let's move on to the next character because I think Bennet has a lot to offer in this team. You need to understand Bennet does a lot of damage with Rosaria. Most of the time, you're not going to use Bennet like this, but I have used it in the past. I have literally used Venti with Bennet in Ayaka team. I have literally done that, okay? Instead of Rosaria, I just had Venti and he worked just fine, okay? And my Bennet is really good, so I'm gonna make him really bad for the time being. At least nobody's gonna feel bad after that, you know? Let's go and apply some Hydro before using Bennet's burst and you should be just fine. Okay, no, I did not want her to do her burst, but hey, that just happened, you know? Okay, 9,193. That's a pretty darn good damage. Bennet is using a 4-star weapon. Of course, you can actually go and have a better 4-star weapon, or maybe this one, or maybe this one. Then things will go and be different. Okay, so he's already pretty darn good. So we got Thrilling Tales of Dragons because we can use Mona like this because we already have someone like Kokomi. Let's do this. I have used these teams, so I really cannot be like a dumbass and say that I have not done this in the past. Come on, let me just do a charge attack. 10,000. Okay, 10,000 charge attack. If you don't know, if you keep the enemies frozen, her buff lasts for a very long time. Okay, so it's just not 6 seconds. Okay, depending upon what you're gonna go and do, this thing actually works for a very long time. Yelan, yeah, normally Yelan is not a character.
Target this time.
The big bird, the big bird. Normally, Yelan does not go and work with like Ayaka. Like, let's just be honest, okay? Let's just be honest. But she does have something to provide. She's a sub DPS character. I don't think that I'll ever use a team like this, but just for the sake of the video, you know? Yeah, as you can see, we're not doing that much damage, but the damage will gradually increase. It's not gonna be that high, but again, it's something. 2 characters doing damage. Not that fantastic. I would pretty much not go and use something like this. You gotta take the damage of Yelan into consideration. Okay, she does damage. I'll just use my Qiqi. Don't tell me anything. Yeah, Qiqi's good. Sorry, Kokomi, you're useless. All right, so who do we have? Oh, I totally forgot to mention something. Okay, so let's just do this. About the max fanfare. Okay. This is the max fanfare, okay? The blink that happens on the screen. That was the max fanfare, okay? All right, it was not the lot of people thing, okay? So there was 4th stage. Also about the Qiqi being really bad character for all this stuff. Like, I was also wrong about just one more thing about Qiqi when I was actually making the video.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Yeah, we need the answers because I made a stupid mistake, okay? And I gave misinformation or something like that. So by the way, I'm using 4-piece ocean hued clam on my Qiqi because it's kind of like I had this, so you know, why not? HP, attack percentage with loss of crit damage, crit rate, crit damage, attack, crit damage, energy recharge, attack, crit damage, energy recharge, healing bonus, energy recharge, crit rate. Okay, so we got a lot of crit rate just like that. And she's using Sacrificial Sword. I think like Sacrificial is pretty darn good on Qiqi. So the mistake that I made in my previous video when I was showcasing Qiqi was when you go and do burst of your Qiqi, let me just show you. Do this, do this. Okay, Qiqi's burst. Use skill. Okay, hit a few times. Okay, so Qiqi would only heal your on-field character, okay? As you can see, she's not gonna heal my Yelan. She's only gonna hit my heal my on-field character. To heal the other characters, you have to bring them on the field. And yeah, because of Furina, I thought Qiqi was healing everybody, and it was my mistake. Okay, it was my mistake. I didn't saw that. So yeah, yeah, just wanted to clarify that. That being said, come on, I want a flick shot, you dumbass bow. Fuck it, man. Against a single target, Qiqi absolutely sucks, and I just healed her again. No, no, come on, do damage to her, bro. Yeah, good. Yeah, you can definitely go and kill her this time. She's not gonna die. She's immortal now. Okay, nice. E-skill, thank you very much. Furina, attack. Okay, charge attack, please. Thank you very much. Yes, 8,361. Okay, that was a fantastic number. Once we go and upgrade these things a little bit, and then we're going to have a lot of fun doing all of this stuff. And that was really good. 8,300. Given the fact that it's a team-wide buff just for having a healer in the team. To be honest, I was hoping it's going to be slightly better than this, but it was not. Basically, when you're playing with Qiqi, you don't play like other characters. Like, first you do her burst. All right, you do this. You go to your Qiqi, E-skill, okay, do this. Then go to your sub-DPS character. You really do not have to go to Ayaka right after everything else. So now you're with your Ayaka, you got your max Fanfare, and then you just do her burst. And that's how you normally play with your Qiqi, right? You get a ton of buff from all these characters. And by the time everything ends, you have done a ton of damage, all right? That's how playing with Qiqi feels like. I really wish that I had this just one more level so that, you know, maybe... But I think we're good. We should be happy with what we have, and she's gonna rest now. Eat some cakes and pastries. I don't eat any of that. Like, this is so bad. I already hate her. Kazuha doesn't disappoint if you have him. Like, you got double swirl and a bunch of things. Like, so he's fantastic. Yeah, he's an awesome character. Attack skilled healer, attack skilled buffer. He doesn't disappoint, nor does Yelan disappoint. I'll say overall the worst one is Mona. Not gonna say worst one, but again, he has a lot to offer if for some reason you get lots of constellations. The thing is, like, we need sub-DPS characters. So if you're someone who's playing this game thinking that getting Furina can actually help you, let me tell you, it's not gonna go and happen, because I don't think that you have sub-DPS character build. Everybody till now just builds character that buffs your teammate. I play with sub-DPS character, okay? That's my style of playing Genshin Impact. Majority of the people just gets one character, then they just buff the same character to do more damage. If you're not someone who plays with sub-DPS character, she doesn't have a ton of value to provide you. Instead, I'll say, like, get yourself Raiden Shogun if you don't have. Yeah, I think she's gonna have rerun. Get yourself Raiden Shogun and Nahida first, and then go for Furina, okay? Then she's gonna have a ton of value. Do you have sub-DPS character? That's the biggest freaking question.